I can't believe my fucking stream cut off on me mid-sentence. That's too hilarious. So I don't know where it cut me off at. But I'm just going to roughly paraphrase where I was at. Alright. So I was having a conversation with someone a few years ago about how I feel bad for them if there's like someone that's interested in Dragon Ball Z but don't know where to start. For starters, like I was saying before, don't start with GT. For the love of God, do not do it. It will be a terrible experience. And there's so much of the show to take in also, but one spot in particular is good to do. So, you know, if you were to start with anything in Dragon Ball Z, you'd have to start with Kai. And even then, it's weird because I'd want to advocate like the orange boxes, but I'd also want to say if you're very casual and want to at least test the waters of DBZ, start with Kai, but not start with Kai with a fucking Japanese score. That will not get you anywhere. Start with Kai with the original score. That will get you onto some solid foundation, and from there you can work your way up into like, well, at least watch Kai until the Android Saga. Then you can switch to like the orange boxes, you know, or no, just watch Kai for. Actually no, Kai would probably be best to watch for like the entirety of like the Sand Saga up for the Frieza Saga. That would actually probably be better to start with. So that way, like, there's a lot of shit going on in the Namek Saga that you're not interested in. Like, if you're not watching the Frieza Saga, only like a third of that would be like the Frieza and Goku fight, as opposed to like everything else going on in the background. So, yeah, at that point you could watch Kai for that. Then switch to the orange boxes for Android Saga and beyond, because that's where it's really condensed and focused. Also, I don't know if Kai covers the Garlic Jr. Saga, so you can watch that on the side if you want. I guess, well, actually, this is getting a little off topic too. But don't watch GT as your first go around. Only watch GT if you're fully invested into the Z series and you're curious about it. Even then, I would only recommend watching the Baby Saga. Actually, don't even just watch the Baby Saga, but watch the American edit. So you don't, if you're got like kind of like a mild case of like ADD like I do sometimes, like I don't, or like ADHD or something like that. I don't really have it, but it feels like I do sometimes. Only watch depending on your like commitment to like Z, you can either choose if you want to watch a lot of episodes. If you like that enough, go ahead and watch the actually at that point you might as well just finish up with the Shenron arc, since you know you're gonna do it anyway. But yeah, goddamn, I don't know how much content I lost what I was saying, but I guess to roughly paraphrase, there's a lot of stuff to like about GT, but it didn't do it. Like, there's not enough bad to say it's a terrible show, but it's not enough good to say it's as good as Z. So stop saying it's as good as GT, or stop saying GT is as good as Z, because it's not. But don't say GT is the worst show on the earth, because it isn't. It's in that gray area, and unfortunately no one on the internet likes the gray areas. It's either really bad or really good. So, you know, take this with a grain of salt. And this is just my opinion. I love this show. I love everything. I love a lot of stuff that goes into it. But of course, since I love it so much, I'm going to be very critical about it too, because I love it so much, and I want to have a good future. But GT just did not live up to that. Like, not entirely. Again, it had really cool writing concepts, but just execution, everything else around it, which is kind of like deflated on it. Anyway, so what do you guys think of Dragon Ball GT? You like it? Dislike it? And I know everyone's probably gonna take a stance on it. It'll be like they love it or they hate it. Anyway, I'll respect your opinion, but at least give the show a chance first. If you say you hate it, at least give it a chance. But if you say you love it, also you might want to step back a bit and ask yourself, do you love anything in the show past Super Saiyan 4? Because that's the big one. If you say you love GT, do you love anything in the show that isn't called Super Saiyan 4 Goku? Just being honest. Just being honest. That's unfortunately that's the only real reason a lot of people like GT, is because Super Saiyan 4, which I can respect for. But that's a cool concept in the midst of a whole lot of shit. So yeah, that's all I got really. Alright, so thank you guys for listening. Again, if you want to be on the show and you want to share some opinions with me, go right ahead. Just send me a message, send me a PM, whatever you want to do, and just get a hold of me, and we can probably set up something to Skype and have some cool fun with it. Alright, so that being said, I guess I'll catch you guys later. My throat is really dry, and I finally got this done. So now I might be able to do more podcasts because this